Start recording.
Are you literally eating a bug?
Okay. And just record anything I want to.
Yeah.
Like ranting and raving.
Yeah.
How about?
Oh yeah, for those of you who haven't caught on, yes, this is my mother's first YouTube video.
Yes, my first time to rant and rave. Have you done it?
I've done it with Jimmy.
Ah.
Yeah.
Geez, I don't even get a chance to fix my face or nothing.
Nope.
Nope. Which is fine.
Yeah,
The sun's glaring off of it.
The world as you are.
Oh, I get to be the...
Crypt keeper?
Yeah, the crypt keeper. That's me. Hi, guys. What are you doing down there? Everybody comes the minute I do something.
Yep.
Well, that's fine. I'm going to have to call Mima and tell her she gets to be on YouTube with me. Get somebody to fill hers up.
But yes, tell everybody on YouTube, you know, who are you?
I am so many different people, though. And there's a blinding...
I should ring.
Huh?
Oh, wait, that's the chicken.
Try starting off with hi, I'm Vicky.
Hi, I'm Raven.
Yeah.
I know that was something.
And the point of your blog is?
To tell the world who I am.
And yeah, tell the world. That's pretty much how blogging works.
A lot of people have decided who I am, and some of them aren't even entitled to decide anything about me. So I thought, it's about time I decided for myself. Because maybe for once I could figure it out for myself. I am a grandmother and a mother. Those things are first and foremost in my life. And that will always be. No matter who comes into my life, and believe me, lots of people have come into my life and tried to change that. It's amazing how many boyfriends will come in and say, it's either me or your kids. No, of course, you know. It's not too long before they're out the door. Because that's usually the kiss of death for them.
And
But you're giving them a hug?
that you're hoping other people will be able to take strength from.
And I used to be a world-class fat person. Yep. 411 pounds.
You're still the fattest person in the world. There's one person, he was... Well, there's one more woman said to be a ton.
Uh-huh.
And there's...
But now, I am 142 pounds. And I accomplished this with the Roux-en-Y gastric bypass. And it wasn't easy. And I know there are a lot of people out there who are fighting with the decision to whether to have surgery or not, lap band or not, stomach stapling or not, diet or not. My decision came when I was facing what they called imminent multiple organ failure. My heart, my lungs, my pancreas, all of them were becoming so overworked by the volume of weight I was carrying that they were just giving up. I was on oxygen, I was on insulin, on 2.5 pages of medication. I could barely walk, and my doctor turned to me one day very wonderful doctor, and said, "Do you want to live?" She said, "I'm not going to keep seeing you if you want to die and kill yourself, but do you want to live?" And I said, "Yes, I want to live." And she helped me get set up for the gastric bypass, and that was about 10 years ago. Since then, I've had 3 knee surgeries, so I've got 2 brand new shiny knees, 2 shoulder surgeries, and a few others. But I'm still here. Even after being told, I could last another 3 months, but I'm still here. And it hasn't been a picnic. Things like body dysmorphia. I look in the mirror and I was still seeing a fat person. That took quite a while to change. Having friends and family who had a hard time accepting me as the way I am now, because they are still carrying around the weight, and it was hard for them to deal with that I was able to lose the weight and keep it off. It's like when you become sober after being an alcoholic, your alcoholic friends have a hard time being around you anymore. It's the same way with your overweight friends. They wish you all the happiness in the world, but being close to you again is very difficult for them. And all the health issues don't go away overnight. The damage to your bones and your blood vessels and everything else from when you were so heavy. You still have to deal with them, but they're much easier to take care of when you've had the surgery. So it's something that every time I have a chance to help somebody out with it, I do. Because I have lived through it, and if I can help somebody else live through it, that's the least I can do. I've had to deal with type 2 diabetes because of the weight. I've had to deal with cancer. I've had to deal with cancer all throughout my family, the loss of loved ones to cancer, divorce, 3 marriages, spousal abuse, incest, survival of incest. Let me see. I think it would probably be very difficult to come up with much that I haven't had to deal with, being as I'm 56 years old, or 57, sometimes I have to add it up, and I've made some pretty erroneous type decisions in my life, which put me in a path of danger. But I decided to live my life without regret, because if I thought enough of something to do it at the time, to take the time out of my life to do it, then instead of regretting it, I decided to learn something from it so I wouldn't do it again. Because if you regret something, you don't necessarily look at it long enough to learn something. You don't look at it long enough to say, okay, I did this, I did it because, and this is why it wouldn't be a good idea to do it again.
So basically what you want to do with your blog is talk about your life, talk about the things you've done, and how you've actually overcome it?
Yes.
Okay.
The biggest thing I want to do is, if there's anybody out there who just needs someone to talk to, I don't care if you want to talk about monkeys. Because this time of the year, people get so busy that sometimes they forget there are people that need to talk.
Also, remember, YouTube is generally a one-way thing. So if there's a way that people can contact you to talk to you or whatever else, you know, you can post that in the description and all.
Mhm.
But at this point, you know, like I said, you're trying to do an introduction about, you know, like what, you know, who you are. These are the things that, you know, have gone on, the stuff that I'll be talking about, you know, how I want to help people with it and everything. You know, and by the way, you know, I'm on, you know, you can catch me on Facebook chat,
Yep.
you can catch me on whatever else.
Okay.
But this is generally a
Well,
one-way
then,
thing.
I
This
will
is
do
you
this
writing
one.
letters to the world.
Okay. So then I do this one over.
No, it's like, because like I said, all my stuff is raw. That's what a blog is.
Well, then that's what I want to do. I want to put it out there for anybody that wants to look me up on Facebook or any place else I am.
Yeah, and we'll put links and everything in the description and all. And by the way, if you catch my YouTube, Jimmy has something to say. I have a lot of stuff to say. Some of it actually is coherent. But anyway, for now, wrap this up so that way I can show Mom how to do the description and all the full upload thing. Yeah. When you're done, you hit this down here where it says stop recording.